Let's go, McCleary. Outside, I'm booking you.
You're wasting your time dragging me in here like this. You should be checking out Brett Hamilton's attempted getaway.
You mean the late Brett Hamilton's attempted getaway, don't you?
He died trying to run away. That alone should prove to you that he was involved in Justine's shooting.
Oh, now you've explained all of that to me already. Don't tell me you want to do it again. Well, not to worry. We have all night. Sit down.
I don't have all night. Look, you can ask me all the questions you want tomorrow, but I have to get out of here. I have to make sure that Susie's all right.
Why wouldn't she be?
Bowman, she saw a man die tonight. Now, what do you mean, why wouldn't she be all right?
Forget it, McCleary. As much as I'd love to see this face of yours never cross my threshold again, you make it impossible now. Sit down. You want to talk? Talk. While I decide whether or not to charge you with vehicular manslaughter.
Honey, what are you doing here at this hour?
Stephanie, I have to talk to you.
I can't right now, sweetheart. I'm needed in rehearsal. Either stick around or I'll call you first thing in the morning.
No, I can't
Well,
wait
then
until
make
then. You see,
yourself comfortable. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Vehicular manslaughter? You gotta be out of your mind. He lost control of his own car.
Yeah, because he felt threatened. You were chasing him.
I was not chasing him. I was following him.
Oh, well, maybe he didn't know the difference, since you were following him at 90 miles an hour down an isolated airport access road. Why don't you tell me the real reason you were after him?
You want the real reason? The gun. Remember the gun? The man tried to blow my head off. Why would I be chasing him if he had a gun?
Yes, the alleged gun. Or in the case of you and your fiancée, the case of the alleged gun.
There is nothing alleged about it. If you would check out Brett's car, you would find that gun. You would find everything there.
You're gonna have to do better than that, McCleary.
What do you mean? I have to do better. What do you mean?
This gun of yours. We searched Hamilton's car. It's nowhere to be found. Now, how do you explain that? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's see. He probably threw it out the window while he was making his getaway, and that's why we couldn't find it. Sound good to you?
That sounds very good to me, Lieutenant. That also explains why he lost control of his car.
But I have the feeling that there's a lot more going on here than you are letting on about.
Look, he had a full suitcase.
Did he now?
Yes, and he was headed for the airport. And you're the... Look, you're the cop. I don't need to spell this out for you.
Well, you see, that's funny, because when my officers searched Hamilton's car, they didn't find any suitcase. Batting 0 for 2. Care to try again?
Well, of course it wasn't there in this car. He dropped it. He dropped it when we were fighting in the front yard. I already told you that.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me.
Look, send a squad car over there and you'll find the suitcase in his front
And
yard.
if it's not there, you'll probably say somebody must have come by and stolen it.
What are
right?
you doing? Don't you want to find out what's going on here?
On the contrary, that's exactly what I intend to do.
Then what are you doing? Why aren't you listening to me? What is this vendetta you have against me?
Me? A vendetta? Now, why would you think that?
Why do you keep hauling me in here every time something happens and keep asking me the same stupid questions over
I
and
keep
over?
hauling you in here because every time something happens, you usually happen to be standing at the scene of the crime. Now, I warned you and Miss Wyatt to stay away from Hamilton's house personally a half a dozen times. And look what happens. The guy winds up dead. Now, I want some answers, McCleary, and I want them now.
There was an accident. The man was obviously scared to death of something, and he ran away.
Something or somebody?
No. No, Bowman. You don't really think that Susie and I would want to... We wouldn't want to kill him.
Oh, it's a possibility. I can think of a lot of scenarios where that might fit.
Lieutenant.
And even if I didn't think it, Hamilton might have.
Lieutenant, we just wanted to stop him, and that was it.
Then you should have called the police and let us handle it.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
Oh, if you had, the guy might still be alive.
There was no time, Bowman.
Let's go back to the beginning, huh? This time with the truth, shall we?
I'm telling you the truth. I even have proof.
Oh, you do?
Brett gave me it.
On. He gave you what? I'm waiting.
Brett gave me the chase of a lifetime. And if that isn't enough proof for you, I don't know what is. Now, I'm getting out of here. I have to go find out how Suzi is.
Suzi can wait. And you could use a night in the cooler to help you think things over.
On what charge? Vehicular manslaughter? You can't make that stick, Bowman. We both know it.
Huh? Well, how about reckless endangerment, obstructing justice, speeding? Take your pick. One thing's for sure, the list I have is a mile long that I have to choose from. Get used to it, McCleary. Tonight, you're the taxpayer's guest. Tomorrow, I may decide to throw the book at you.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton. You don't know me, but I'm a friend of your son, Brett.
Warren. Is someone there?
What you are about to see will undoubtedly shock you, but I feel that it's important that you see it now before it's too late. I understand that on his 30th birthday, Brett is due to inherit close to $20 million. After viewing the following, you may want to alter that inheritance. Regretfully then, here's your son's motion picture debut.
Police Department, Sergeant Kennedy speaking.
Yes, may I speak with Lieutenant Bowman, please? It's urgent.
He can't come to the phone right now. Would you like to hold? Or may I be of assistance?
No, thank you. Stephanie. She has to see this. Trust me, this is worth your trouble.
Honey, I wish you would try not to let yourself get so excited. I don't think it's good for you.
No, I found the answer. The reason, the person who's behind this whole thing.
You mean the shooting and you're being framed at the park? Well, who was it? Tell me.
No,
How
I'll do better than that. I will show you. You see, we found this. With this key. Oh, I forgot.
You forgot what?
You don't know. You haven't heard yet.
Heard what?
About Brett.
Brett Hamilton? Is something wrong? Is he in trouble?
Stephanie's dead. He died about 2 hours ago in a car accident.
What? How could that happen? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Cagney and I were there. It was on the old access road to the airport.
You and Cagney dead? I can't believe it.
It's true. Look, Cagney and I knew that Brett was mixed up in this somehow, but we weren't sure about the connection. So we decided to follow him. And we were right. I mean, he was trying to run away. He had his bags packed and everything.
Wait, you're saying Brett was involved with Justine's shooting. Honey, I think he's very fond of Justine.
No, you see, we don't have all the details yet, but wait until you see this. Brett, right before he died, he said one word. He said airport. And he had this key. So you see, I took the key and I went to the airport and I found the locker. The police had arrested Cagney.
Arrested? Why?
It's a long story, all right? But basically they felt that Cagney was responsible for Brett's accident, which is not true. I was there. I saw it. We were following Brett, and Brett lost control of his car.
Honey, slow down a little bit, okay? I'm having a lot of trouble following all of this.
All right. Okay, just watch.
Could be so tough. I guess it shouldn't be so hard to believe.
Chase Kendall? Chase Kendall is the man behind all of this?
No, it's Warren.
Warren?
No, on the other tape, the real tape. Somebody has been in here and someone has hidden it. No, someone has stolen my proof.
Suzi.
Yes, I brought it directly from the airport. I had to see what was on it. I had to see what Brett's connection with Justine's shooting was. And Warren Carter was on the beginning of that tape talking to Brett's parents.
Suzi, honey, try to get control of yourself, okay?
You don't understand. There is nothing wrong with me. Warren Carter is behind this entire thing, every bit of it.
Honey, Warren Carter is dead.
I know that. But dead or not, he is responsible if I'm convicted and I go to jail.
Suzi, please. Honey, try to think. If Warren Carter, your dead ex-husband, died in jail, how could he be responsible for something that is going on months after his death?
Stephanie, you are not listening to me. On the beginning of that tape, there was Warren Carter sitting in a chair, talking to Brett's parents. And then this porno flick came on.
Oh, my Suzi, baby, honey.
Oh, stop it! Brett was in a porno flick. Warren was blackmailing him. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I'm going to find Cagney.
Suzi, honey, where are you going?
I am going to find Cagney. He will believe me, and then he'll help me find that tape again.
No, you
Stephanie,
can't
I know what
do
you're
that
thinking.
right
I know
now.
what you are thinking. You're thinking, Suzi's lost her mind. This is too fantastic. Well, I haven't. And I have to see Cagney.
No, all right. I agree with you, but we'll have Cagney come here. I'll call him. Wouldn't that be a better plan? Just tell me where I can find him, honey.
He's either at home or at the police station.
The police station?
I told you. The police are questioning him about Brett's death.
That's right. Yes, honey, you did. Absolutely. And I'm calling him right now. Please, just stay calm. Everything's going to be all right, Suzi.
See, Warren and Brett knew each other. They're all mixed up in this somehow. Even dead Warren Carter's trying to destroy my life. He will never leave me alone. Never!